Hi everybody. In this episode of Take a Sip, I'm going to be talking about living outside of the box. This is actually a continuation of the topic that I covered in my last uploaded video for the Single Parent Sock series about Don't Compare. I couldn't call it a part 2 because this is a different episode, but this is a continuation of what I was talking about before if you follow me regularly. In Genesis chapter 18, we learn about Sarah. In Luke chapter 1, we learn about Elizabeth. And in Luke chapter 1, we also learn about Mary. These are three ladies that are different, but they had something in common, which was childbirth. Sarah was past the age of childbirth. Elizabeth was old. And Mary was a young virgin. I recently had a conversation with my sister, and as we were getting caught up in each other's lives, I am soon to be 45. My sister is soon to be 50. I'm raising a 5-year-old, and my sister is pursuing her master's degree in nursing. As we compared our lives, we were able to come to the same conclusion, and that conclusion is we are doing what we believe God has called us to do. I can see His grace in her life, and I see His grace in my life. People have said to me that you're too old to raise a child that young. And they also said, this should be your time for you. To that, I would say two things. Number one, I'm doing what God has called me to do. And number two, I am enjoying my life, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. The thought that I want to leave with everyone, there's two thoughts actually. The first one is, God does not live in a box. And because God does not live in a box, I don't believe that He created us to live in a box either. The encouraging scripture that I want to read is from Isaiah chapter 55, verses 6 to 8. It says, "Seek the Lord while He may be found. Call on Him while He is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the evil man his thoughts. Let him turn to the Lord, and He will have mercy on him. And to our God, for He will freely pardon." This is my favorite part. "For my thoughts are not your thoughts." This is God speaking. I'll say it again. "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord."